The South African side of the Transfrontier Park in the Northern Cape is one of our favorite national parks and destinations. Most people think of the park as a semi-desert, gray, dull, dusty, dry. That's because most visitors arrive in the cooler winter months when the heat is bearable and wildlife is easier to spot. But when the rains arrive, the desert transforms. In late March and early April, we discovered the park painted green for the first time. It was green everywhere. The grass is taller and thicker, making it more difficult to spot wildlife. On our first night, a thunderstorm rolled in and rain poured down. By morning, puddles shimmered everywhere, evidence of more than just one storm. Normally, water holes on the South African side are reliable, unlike those across the border in Botswana. But in this green season, animals could drink and use water from everywhere. On the plains, in the pans, even in the roads. The desert had become a place of abundance. Spotting animals was harder with the tall, dense grass, yet we saw more wildlife than before. Herds of antelope, flocks of birds, fewer species perhaps, but those present were in big numbers. During past visits, the Nasab region on the eastern side seemed richer in wildlife. This time, however, the Mata-Mata region on the west surprised us. We saw bigger herds of game on the Mata-Mata side, including this towering herds of giraffes. These unusually large flocks of ostrich appeared on the eastern side on the way to Nasab. Kudu are not often seen in the Transfrontier Park. To our delight, we saw them up close and out in the open at a waterhole. Warthogs are also rare on the South African side of the park. This was our first and only sighting here. On the Nosab side, we witnessed extraordinary encounters. We saw a few black-backed jackals and decided to follow it. It came across a wild melon, and to our surprise, it ate it. A little bit further up the road, this older jackal was just trotting along until suddenly it dragged a snake from the side of the road. The snake was vigorously trying to escape, but the jackal won the battle and ate it. We could hear the crunch-crunch sounds just a few meters away. These two young puff adders were cuddling or fighting or mating right next to us in the road, not bothered by our presence at all. One absence during this green season puzzled us, my favorite bird. Why would that be? Perhaps the answer is not to choose a specific season, but to experience both. Each season reveals a different face of this remarkable wilderness.